Hi there guys, what is up and what is going on today? It is I, Azure here, and I am back yet again with another brand new installment in my Rivals of Aether workshop series. In today's little spotlight here then, the character that we'll be taking a look at and examining from the RWBY series, but this version of RWBY though is a tad different. Seeing as how well you guys enjoyed my previous showcase here of RWBY, I figured it was only right to do this second look here on this truly definitive version of the character. So if you guys like what you see from this video and want to see even more Rivals of Aether related content from me in the future, then by all means give this video a like down below and also comment on what your favorite moment from this highlight was here. So then, let's get right on into things here and go ahead and see what RWBY's really made of. First up now, let's go over RWBY's basic ground movement, like so, as well as her air movement. Alright, everything's looking pretty good so far here, I'd say. Now then though, let's go ahead and see what she's truly capable of with some good old physical attacks, such as her neutral. That one was really cutting deep there, you could say. Now then, let's go ahead and see what her down physical attack looks like, as well as her up physical attacks. I really like that one. So many combo potentials here. Now then, let's move right along though and transition into RWBY's heavy attacks. So first up, her neutral heavy, as well as her down heavy. And we can't forget the handy dandy up heavy. Alright, now then though, for the nitty gritty aspects here, RWBY's special attacks. So first up here, her neutral, which creates a handy dandy gravity portal here that can send opponents to other worlds. Literally. Talk about being far out, am I right? But that's not all though. For RWBY also has a secondary neutral here, and this one being a fire elemental, such as this neat little projectile attack here that we can use to really burn our opponents up and get them heated, you could say. Alright, now then, why don't we go ahead and see what RWBY's side special is like so. This I feel provides a lot of ample time to try and figure out what we're going to do upon falling here, and we can also control the direction of said fall a tad there, either leaning toward the left or right direction. Alright, now then though, why don't we go ahead now and try out RWBY's up special or recovery move. Let's try that again and see what else it can do. There we go, that's a lot more airtime there. Let's see if we can chain them together here. Sadly, alas, we cannot combo these moves together here to try and get a lot more airtime from falling atop some higher altitudes here. Oh, and also, how could I forget? Her air game. So here is her neutral air there, spinning around with her scythe by her side, slashing up opponents left and right, and from any direction, really. Alright, now then, let's go over her down air. Let's see if it changes though with the gravity mechanic here. Ah, and it does. That's really cool. That's so awesome having a 2-in-1 mechanic here for her, along with her scythe. Personally, I feel makes her very, very powerful in battle. However, we're not done quite yet here, as we have a few more moves to try out here before this is going to be coming to a close. Now then, let's try out RWBY's side air. So let's see if that works with the gravity one as well. Ah, and it does! Another surprise from RWBY, it seems. And then her up air, like so. Alright, so then all in all here, this is a very, very interesting character to say the least here, and one that I cannot recommend enough to anyone who's not just a fan of anime here, or arena fighters for that matter, but for a character that would truly keep you thinking and on your toes. So then there's only one thing left to do, and that's to try out RWBY in a real battle here. So why don't we find out now if she's got what it truly takes to remain on this roster. So then, away we go. Now that we have our characters all selected and ready to go a while, we're going to find out now today if RWBY Rose has what it truly takes to remain on the Rivals of Aether workshop roster here. There's only one way to find this answer out though for ourselves, and that's to duke it out in the midst of combat. And on what better stage though than one that's faithful to the RWBY series here, known as Patch Cliffs, which also has a day and nighttime variant to it as well. So far we're doing pretty darn well, all things considered here, against Ragna the Blood Edge and Yu Narukami. So to anyone wondering here, I did pit these characters together for a very, very specific reasoning. And that is because, well, all these characters appeared in the incredibly stylized and very fun to play BlazBlue cross tag battle. Yes, I know, it's that BlazBlue game, but as of to date, it is the last real entry into the series. I figured it was a nice little homage here to the game in general. As we have RWBY duking out against Yu Narukami, the main protagonist from Persona 4, as well as Ragna the Blood Edge, the main face of the BlazBlue series, all duking it out here for absolute supremacy. Ooh, that one looks like it really hurt. Let's keep this momentum up though. And cut our opponents down to size. Yeah, we just gotta keep this going here, and this match will be in the bag. Oh yeah, let's go RWBY. Alright. Let's finish these guys off though, once and for all, and show them that we're not messing around. Oh yeah, you guys want some more? Well, there's plenty where that came from. Alright, you. Why don't we put you in your place here? And that persona of yours. Yeah! And that's game. Well, that chalks up our first win there with RWBY Rose, the very stylish and exquisitely kind fighter. So why don't we go ahead this time and try out one of RWBY's alternate costumes here and see just what's going on. Alrighty now, guys. So now our second battle featuring RWBY Rose here is now officially about to begin. And get this battle started. Oh yeah, here we go. Let's show these guys what we got, and that we're not messing around. Now we're bringing the heat. Finally, doing some real damage now, as we dish out the pain left and right. Alright, let's keep this up here, guys. And show our opponents who's truly boss. Alright. Like I said, we just have to keep this momentum going here, and this match will be ours. And in the bag once again. Let's go, RWBY. Alright, you. I don't know about you, but it's time we put you in your place. With or without your persona. Alright, let's end this battle. There we go. Okay, you. If you're not gonna take this battle any seriously here, then why should we? Alright. Now we got him on the ropes. Right where we want him. I thought that was game. He's not going down. And it looks like you're out of here. As that is game yet again. Wow, that was really something there, guys, to say the least, with all things considered. That was a very, very interesting second battle there, though, with everything said and done. As Ruby Rose here continues on with her absolute reign of terror. As we get our third battle with her all set up and ready to go a while. Will we emerge victorious, though, and come out on top? That's what we're going to find out, though, today, here, and now. Before I forget here, a little nod to the creator of this mod, and also, as a matter of fact, the stage for this as well. With the option to switch here freely between the daytime and nighttime variants of this, really helps to add a true touch from the RWBY series here to this character and enhances this whole entire thing. And of course, my little nod, you could say, to blazblue cross tag battle here. With regard to damage output, we're doing pretty darn well. And that's saying something, guys. Also, that recovery right there, that's something. Ooh, and another one bit the dust. Let's keep this up here, RWBY. She really knows how to wow the crowd. Also, her mechanic here that we can switch back and forth between from fire-based attacks to the more gravity-based attacks. Having both of these at our disposal here is an absolute menace to these opponents of ours here, and they really don't know what's gonna hit them. And unfortunately, it's gonna be the end of RWBY's scythe. Alright, let's keep this going. That's more like it. There you go, Ruby. Let's slice and dice some more. Ooh, almost got him right there. Let's try and set that up again. So why don't we try and get you into the corner here, if we're able to do so. And then really finish him off. Let's get locked in here and see what we can get happening. Yeah, let's switch on over to fire here. And light up use day. Yeah, what's wrong, you? You thought that persona of yours was going to help you out in this fight? I think you better think again. I suggest you try a different strategy. And that is game. And that marks our third win here with Ruby Rose, as her reign of terror has no limits here. Alright, let's get another one in the bag here, guys, and get this all underway. Okay, so now for this time around, I figured it would be only proper to try out one of Ruby's other alternate costumes here that are available to us. So I figured, hey, what better one than to go with one of her alternates here for her teammates from the RWBY series to see what they're all about. And now for our handy dandy stage of choice. Let's go with the nighttime variant. Yeah, I'm really loving Ruby here as a blonde. It just suits her so well. And she slashes on in. That's exactly what we have to keep doing here, guys. This type of pressure and strategy is what's going to help us here with winning this battle. So yeah, for what it's worth, we have to be more on the aggressive side here if we want to take the cake. Just like that. Thanks for that one, Ragna. Why don't we keep our fire elemental here and see what we can do with it. And Ragna's out of here. That leaves just us and you. As we switch on over to gravity. Alright, this is it now, guys. Can we keep this pressure up? Can we keep you thinking and on his toes? I don't think he has what it takes here. Alright, let's switch on over to gravity. Now we have him right where we want him. And it's time for us to finish him off and send him packing. Have any more tricks, you? I think not. We have one, though. Why don't you chew on this? Alright, and that looks like it's game yet again. With our fourth battle here in the books for Ruby Rose and her trusted scythe by her side. I'd say that this time around here, guys, I really truly feel like I'm getting a lot better here, utilizing not only Ruby's ground movement speed, but also with her physical attacks as well. Being able to sort of chain things together in rapid succession and have our opponents almost suspended to give us a good sense of control over the battlefield. To be honest here, Ruby's a very, very fun character to play as. So then, why don't we get another battle here all set up and ready to go a while as the carnage continues on. So this time around here, I figured it'd be only proper to try out another one of Ruby's alternate costumes here to see what it would look like here on her. And I'd say I'm honestly not really a fan of it. It seems alright, or rather, basically just mid. I wouldn't say it's top tier or anything like that kind, but it's also not the worst. So, hey, for what it's worth, it's mid. It does the job. Hopefully, though, this time, Ragna and you will give us a proper fight, as we can see who is the true master of all weapons here. Looks like it's not Ragna. And most certainly it is not you. These guys better step it up if they want to bring us down. There you go. That's more like it. See what I mean? All I have to do is try. What was that, Ragna? What were you doing? You were trying to plot something. But it's not going to work on us. Yeah, you heard her. Don't you move. Look at this. We're just juggling them both in the air back to back. They've got nothing on us. As we just blitz them here with our speed. Why don't we show them the door? See ya, Ragna. See you next fall. Yeah, it's safe to say that Ruby's truly got it all. Ooh, that one really hurt. Sorry about that one, you. Alright, why don't we end this battle and show you what for. Ooh, so close right there. Why don't we see if we can connect some things here? Alright, it's not over yet. Now, let's go, you. Okay, that was a good one. I have to admit, that was pretty well played. But it's not over yet. Okay, so we have to just set him up here in one of the corners, and then I'd say that that's game. Okay, now things are getting kind of serious here. Let's get some distance and work out a battle strategy. And you're out of here! Looks like we took care of you and his persona in one fell slash. And I'd say on that note, that just about does it for that battle there with Ruby Rose. You know, while this costume may be mid, that battle and certainly that ending there was anything but. So why don't we go ahead now and get one more battle, I'd say, hopefully in the books here, as we continue on with her reign of carnage. And then some. So yeah, for what it's worth, I cannot recommend enough here. Anyone that's not only a fan of anime games in general, or fighting games for that matter, but this character specifically here, Ruby Rose, from the RWBY series, is one that is extremely fun and versatile to play. I mean, she's got it all here. Original animations, even an original taunt, and a plethora of alternate costumes here to sport make this workshop character one that is truly memorable, in my opinion here. So anyway, yeah, why don't we get another match here set up with Ruby Rose and take our opponents to the cleaners. So for our last costume of choice, let's go with the Midnight style. One that I could potentially see as a sort of penultimate form for Ruby here, if she would have some other sort of hidden abilities locked away that were eventually released. And of course on the nighttime variant stage here, to really help round things out. Look at this. They really think they can bring us down. They are sadly mistaken. Yeah, let's keep this up. Wow, that was something. So like the last two previous matches here with RWBY, as long as we can keep this pressure up, then I'd say we're doing a pretty darn good job. And as long as we can do that, then I'd say that this match is really nothing short of being over quickly. Ooh, that was a good one. That looks like it really hurt. And we recover yet again. Alright, and this is it. They're both down to just one life each. I'm not sure what they're planning, but they better unleash it soon. What the heck was that, guys? What was that all about? What kind of strategy was that? We have to do that again. We have to get one more battle in to truly see who is the ultimate weapon master here. Let's give it another go. Alright, so now this is going to be the ultimate battle here to now see, because that ending honestly was just so abrupt and anticlimactic. I just couldn't leave it off at that, but that was just a terrible ending. So like I said, we're going to give these guys another dose of pain and see if they've got what it takes to try and bring us down. Let's not forget, though, her trusted scythe. That's what I like to see. These guys can't even touch us here. What are they doing? Are we fighting or dancing? Okay, now Ragna's getting a little bit mad. I see how it is. But two can play at that game. I like how, too, they haven't even managed to take a single life from us yet. Like, what are you guys doing? I don't know about them, but we're trying to be crowned as the #1 weapon master here. I don't know what these two are doing. Finally, they got a life from us. It's about time. And would you look at that, both Ragna and you here are both down to their very last life. They better make it count. Juggling. Look at this, we're just juggling both of them here. Like moths to a flame. See you next fall, Ragna. Now then, it's just us and you. This is it now, guys. This is for all the marbles, like I said at the beginning of this battle here. This is what it all comes down to. Let's try that again. Alright, yeah, why don't we get that set up here? One more time. Oh, that was close. Alright, why don't we finish this? I think that did it. Yeah, that did it. So that'll do it and conclude this showcase featuring RWBY Rose from the RWBY series here in Rivals of Aether. I hope you all have enjoyed this showcase though from me, and as usual, I'd love to hear what you guys think down below, and also what other workshop fighters would you like to see from me and have featured here on the channel next. So then, I've been your host for today, Azure, and I am signing off. However, be sure to stay tuned though for all this and then some from me. So guys, until my next video when we all meet again, I've been your host for today, and I will be catching you all on the flip side. So then, take care, and I'll see you next time.